YouTube, what's happening? Back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and do that. And while you do that, I'm gonna take a sip of my lemon water. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead, doing that.
You know, this is my happy place. Damn. Trying to change my...
Now that you've done that, back with another video. I know what you're thinking, where have I been? Handling business, y'all. My bad. But for my first video back in a few days, I'm gonna give y'all a story time. Why not? I haven't done one on here before. I say, why not? Why not do a story time, right? Cool. All right, so I ain't gonna waste no time. We can get straight into the story. So maybe around December of last year, I was working for a trucking company, driving a box truck, working for the trucking company, and they always gave me crazy routes. Routes was always crazy. So one of my routes for this particular night, the route was I had to go to Delaware, to Christiana Mall. If you're new here, you feel me? I live in Baltimore. My job was in Glenburnie, Maryland, which is maybe 45 minutes from my house. Going south, going the other way. Delaware would be going north. Okay, cool. Bam. So, one of my routes was I would go to Delaware, drop off at Christiana Mall, and then come back down, stop at Aberdeen. Once I stop at Aberdeen, Old Navy, I would leave there, go to Owens Mills, which is the opposite direction of Aberdeen, leave there, go back to the warehouse, and pick up another truck to go to DC. So that's the route. If you don't remember the route, go back and remember the route. Okay, cool. So some days I would go in, most days I would go in at 5. My route started at maybe 5:15, I would go in at 5. Because of my route, on this would be probably this would be maybe a Wednesday. So on Wednesday, that would be my route. So on this particular Wednesday, I was moving a little fast. Got up north to Delaware, stopped in Aberdeen, they cut Owens Mills off. So I just had to go back to the warehouse, get my other truck to go to DC. Only difference was they gave me 2 stops in DC now. So I get to DC, cool. Most of my shift, I would be on the phone with my girlfriend. So this night, she was on the phone with me for the back end. She hadn't fallen asleep, she was on the phone with me on the back end of my route. So I get to DC, it's maybe 11:30. I run through the first stop. I run through it, get in, knock everything out. So I get to the second and last stop, which is Old Navy. I had 2 Old Navies in DC. So I get to the second one. I have a few issues with the sliding doors and things of that nature, because I was still relatively new to the job. I didn't work that long. Got to DC, I'm running through the second one. I'm running through the second one, but I done slowed down some. So now periodically I'm going in at 5 and getting off at 5, but on this night, I'm almost done around 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'm moving fast because they took off the Owens Mills route. So as I'm running the route, I get everything together. I leave out, it's maybe 1:30 now. As I'm leaving, I don't think I had been to this Old Navy before, this particular one. This one was closer to the White House. So as I'm leaving, I'm driving out, and you know how sometimes you know the way out, or you have an idea, but let me get to this one street. Like, I don't really necessarily like the way DC streets are set up. You get what I'm saying? But I kind of know my way through it, kind of, sort of. So on this particular night, I'm like, well, I can set the GPS just to get me to, you feel me, here, and I can get myself out. Follow the GPS, I'm riding. And you know how you're riding, and you're paying attention to the GPS, but at the same time, you know what's in front of you. Like, I'm not gonna get in an accident, but I gotta watch the GPS. You get it? Okay, cool. So, as I'm riding, I look down at the GPS. I look to my left, I see a police car coming up the street, coming up on my driver's side. As they approach, they flash their lights. I slow down, cool. Slow down, roll the window down. How you doing? Sir, you know you're not supposed to be on the street. Hold on, it's the kicker. Hold on, sir. Like, excuse me, sir, you know you're not supposed to be on the street. It's a no truck sign. I said, no, I didn't see the sign. I legitimately didn't see the sign. Because again, I'm looking down, looking here, looking down, looking up. Didn't see the sign. So then she literally said to me, the sign is posted but it's a little further down. Go figure. Anyway, so I go down. So she tells me, hey, go down to the next street, make a right. That'll take you out. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. You know, I'm not really thinking nothing of it. You know, I'm in a work truck. You know, I'm not my personal vehicle. It says the company's name on it, biggest day. Okay, cool. Go down, make a right. Make a right at the street. As soon as I make the right, though, I've noticed they have made a U-turn. I tell my girl, hey, man, like, I don't know what's going on. They done told me to get out. Maybe they escorted me out. She already feel uneasy about it. She like, nah, that ain't what's happening. So I'm like, I'm going to give it the benefit of that doubt. So then I make the right. They flash their lights. I pull over. You feel me? They ask me for my license registration. I give them everything they ask for. So then they say, you know, where you coming from? Tell them I'm coming from. I get out. They tell me, they ask me, can I open the back of the truck? Because I put a padlock on my truck. So I get out, feel me, put the lock on. Take the lock off, let them see in the back of the truck. There's nothing there because I'm done delivering. So I ride there. So I'm sitting there. They're like, oh, well, you can get back in the truck. So now I done called my girl on FaceTime. I had the phone set up on FaceTime. So maybe 20 to 30 minutes go by. She like, what they doing? The guy standing out the side of the window, he like, yeah, you know, everything's smooth, everything cool. We just got, you know, make sure you don't got a warning. And I'm like, all right, cool. I know I ain't got nothing. I'm good. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good. So mind you, this isn't the police. This is the Secret Service because I'm near the White House. This is the Secret Service. The Secret Service. I have now caught on that the first car was the police, but everybody else is the Secret Service. The first car left. The Secret Service got behind me. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? Now I'm caught on because I can't see none of their faces because everybody has on a ski mask. Crazy, right? They all have on a ski mask. So now I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, something about to happen to me. They about to do something to me. Like, whatever. Gave the benefit of the doubt. My girl, like, nah, that don't sound right. The other police car is gone, but they pulled up out of nowhere and they got you. Something ain't right. So they asked me to step out the vehicle. They asked me where was I going, all that stuff. They say, can they search the vehicle? I let them search it. Again, there's nothing in it. Feel me? At this point, all I had is a clipboard, and I got a Nike bag that I used to carry. That I used to keep all my stuff and keep my straps and stuff in the back of the truck, all that. So, yo, get in the truck, and when he get in the truck, like I said, the phone is on FaceTime. He slides past the camera. My girl just sees somebody in a ski mask. She just seen a ski mask. Like I said, all of them have them on. So she thought it was a woman in a ski mask. I'm like, nah, they was all dudes. So then they come, they say, hey man, yeah, you know you got a warrant. I said, I got a warrant. A warrant for what? I ain't got no warrants. Do you and your father got the same name? No. My first name is his middle name. No, we don't have the same name. All right, bet. You feel me? They go do some more digging. They said I had a warrant in Virginia somewhere. I'm like, what? Virginia? Nah, bro, you're bugging. You feel me? So, dude tell me like, you know, you're a cool dude, blah, blah, blah. You ain't give us a hard time. But we gotta take you. You gotta take me. Mind you, again, I'm on the phone with my girl, so she hear everything going on. So she like, where they take you, I'm on the tip. Honestly, I don't know. Because I didn't. I don't know nothing about DC. So she makes a few phone calls around, and she actually finds out where I am, gets in contact with them, and because I didn't give them a hard time while I was going in, the people inside, they pretty much told the guys, the COs, they're like, you know, he ain't on nothing, he cool. I had on steel toe boot or composite toe boots at the time. All they did was take my laces. You know, I ain't supposed to wear them in there. But anyway, so I go in, DC. I have no issues with DC. But there's certain guys, I don't want to say that word. Fuck it. There's certain niggas there, you feel me? That. Anyway, so this one dude, I'm in there minding my business. I'm off to the side, you feel me? I'm a little frustrated. I'm pissed, really. I want to go home. For some odd reason, this shy, glizzy built individual decides that he want to jump out there. Dude was maybe 5'2". And no, I don't, discredit or take anything away from anybody. But dude was like 5'2". He had to been like a cool 80 pounds. You feel me? I'm 6'1". At the time, I was what? Maybe 250. But if you've been here, you know I used to play football. I'm an athletic 250. And I have on composite toe boots, so it's kind of cheating, but we ain't gonna get in there. Anyway, the guy comes back when all that happened. Mr. Spence, don't do it. They're trying to trick you out your position, all that good stuff. So he makes a few phone calls. He calls to Virginia. So whatever it was, they was like, it's a no. We can't. The thing says, you feel me? Y'all ain't supposed. We don't want them. Pretty much. They don't. If it is me, they don't want me. They have to catch me. You feel me? They wasn't supposed to. You feel me? They don't want to transport me from nowhere to Virginia. It's, you feel me? No expedite. They can't bring me from Virginia. I mean, they can't. They have to catch me in Virginia or the person in Virginia. You catch my drift? So, with that being said, you feel me? They let me out. My old lady found out where I was. Came straight to get me. Drove all the way to DC to get me. We probably didn't get home till maybe 6, 7 in the morning. Yeah, man. Yeah. But, you feel me? All in all, you feel me? The Secret Service, you feel me? Secret Service officers, because all cops ain't bad. The Secret Service officers wasn't that bad. They were cool. Minus the ski mask, that kind of scared me. And the officers, the actual officers, like, they apologized to me and everything. Like, he was like, yeah, man, they weren't even supposed to take you. Because I got pulled over days before in Baltimore and for my tent, and they didn't say anything. It was literally days before. Not even days, a day before maybe. Anyway, that's my story, man. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, man. I appreciate y'all coming and, you feel me, doing this story time with me. You feel me? Next time, you feel me, we'll catch a flight if you catch my drift. Hey, man. Abracadabra, Holmes, we out.